she's protecting me. Yep. She was just playing in the food forest. Got another kitty over there in the food forest. I'm growing kale and squash, spaghetti squash, but I have recently educated the new landscapers who were aware, he was aware of my kale and my squash because I told him, and he was about to, and I knew it, I was on guard. I just knew I had to watch it, and yeah, he started coming over and he was going to take out the weeds. He knew. He said, yeah, your squash. I said, yeah, there's also kale. I didn't tell you that. And then he was talking about this right here, talking about the weeds. He was gonna help me out. He wanted to help me, thinking, you know, maybe I was too busy to pull my weeds or whatever. And I said, no, and I explained to him that when you pull the weeds, my ex-husband was a landscaper, and every time he went out and pulled the weeds, I would have ant invasions in the house. You know, ants in the cereal boxes, they just go nuts. And where I live, they joke and say that it's built on an anthill, and it's no joke. So I have learned from Anastasia and the Ringing Cedars series. Ringing Cedars series. I call them the Anastasia books, or maybe they're called that, and I picked it up. Anyways, if you do not pull your weeds, or at least all of them, or when you pull them, yeah, so if you don't pull all of them, then you give the ants something to eat. And so I keep the weeds in my garden and I water them, and I don't have ants in the house, and I don't have to poison them. And sometimes I do, because sometimes there's, I don't know, there's different families like humans, and some of them are very respectful and some of them just are not. And if I get some of those that go in and they go after the cat food or in other places, I do have to use poison, and I hate it, but I always pray that they come back unicorns.